My question for you today, is social media handicapping you? You know, I enjoy social media and sometimes I spend too much time on it. I'm a YouTuber, I'm on YouTube every day, probably too much. So my question to you is social media handicapping you? A few other questions. Can you eat a meal without scrolling social media? Can you drive from point A to B without looking at social media? Are you one of those people that, you're wondering where the cops are because you're driving and you're looking at your phone every once in a while, you're trying to text? Are you that person that was in front of me the other day and I'm blowing my horn because the light had changed for about 45 seconds and that person's still sitting there trying to text somebody or read a text? Was that you? If that's you, this is the question. Can you drive without texting? How about having a conversation? Do you find yourself talking to people, your spouse, your friends, your coworkers, and then you're looking down because your phone chirped or you're checking to see if someone responded to something you text them or if someone liked something you put on Facebook? Are you that person? Can you spend time with your spouse, your children, without looking at the phone? Do you sneak at work? Do you sneak around at work, going in a blind spot where you can pull your phone out, check it out to see if that text came in or if anybody hit you up on Instagram? Is that you? Well, let me say that social media is a great tool. I learn a lot. I believe that YouTube, for example, is where you can actually get a master's degree. You don't actually get the degree, but you get that education. There's some really good stuff out there. You can learn a whole lot. Hopefully you'll learn something from some of the videos that I put out there, because that's what I'm all about, educating and helping people to grow and become all that they can be. So there's a lot of good information out there. But when social media becomes handicapping to you, when it puts you at risk, it's then a problem. And I love you guys, so I don't want negative things to happen. I don't want you to lose a relationship because social media gets involved. And I'm one of those people, and that's why I'm talking about this, because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that go to a restaurant with my wife and, I leave my phone sitting face up on the table, and as we're eating, I'm peeking over at my phone, and I'm trying to tell myself I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm trying to be more disciplined about it, and I'm hoping you guys could join me. There's a lot of people that are getting into accidents, and a lot of people have died in this country over the last several years because they were texting and driving or trying to read something online. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm dealing with staff members that are, trying to check messages. They're trying to sneak. And if you don't know it, one of my businesses, I'm in the childcare industry. And, to have staff that's supposed to be caring about children, caring for the children, yet they're trying to check their text messages while watching 4, 5, 6 kids, is not a good thing. So I wanted to share that with you guys and tell you, don't get stuck. Don't get caught with social media. Don't let it be a handicap. Don't let it spoil relationships or cause accidents. Don't let it get you in trouble. All right. I hope that information helps you. I hope you guys can join me in this mission to be a little bit more responsible when it comes to social media. But please like, subscribe, and share, and be blessed.